Hey everybody, it's Jamie with Keene Point of View, the best intersection of gay issues, politics, and Christianity ever. This week in politics, President Obama was blasted in Robert Gates' new book of memoirs about his time as Secretary of Defense under Presidents Bush and Obama. But you did not hear about that this week because what you heard about was the Chris Christie scandal in New Jersey. The George Washington Bridge, which is the busiest bridge in the world and connects New Jersey to New York, was shut down on the New Jersey side during the Chris Christie's gubernatorial campaign in New Jersey. This happened around August-September timeframe. So they closed, I believe, 3 lanes down to 1 on the Jersey side and did it on the New York side, but New York reopened theirs much to New Jersey's chagrin, and they said that they were doing a traffic study, and the rumor started going around that this was retaliation against the mayor in Fort Lee, New Jersey for not endorsing Chris Christie during Chris Christie's gubernatorial campaign. Chris Christie spoke on it today in a long press conference. It took 107 minutes to get through the press conference, and he never stopped talking. However, he said a lot of stuff during the press conference. I'm sure that more stuff will come out of this, and it will be just as juicy as it is today, and I cannot wait to get into it. And if anything implicates Governor Christie in this mess, I will be smiling as much as I'm smiling now. But let me just say this about Chris Christie. I worked with a guy one time who worked for Chris Christie when he lived in New Jersey and said that Chris Christie is the worst human being he's ever met, without a doubt. Like, that's as bad as Satan telling you that he can't bargain with you because you don't have a soul. In gay and Christian news this week, my gripe is with conservative Christians this week with the gay thing again. And it's because there's a satanic group that is suing Oklahoma for the rights to put a statue of Satan on public grounds because they have a monument to the 10 Commandments because they said that's where we got our laws. Nothing about Hammurabi's code in there because that had influence as well. But that's where we got our laws and set up our Christian form of government because it was based on the Bible and the 10 Commandments. Okay, fine, whatever. Because we have separation of church and state and because we have freedom of religion in this country, a group of Satanists is getting together and they raise the money for the statue and they want it built and put on the grounds in Oklahoma, which is called the Buckle of the Bible Belt. The secular media is having a field day of jokes with this because, Satan doesn't exist. It's the biggest lie he ever told the world. But I don't think it's actually funny. This is an actual representation of how many Illuminati, Wiccans, and witches and Satanists have seen the Rain Man and the Lord of Darkness and Satan. And even though the Bible says Satan appears as an angel of light, they chose to depict him as a goat head on a throne with 2 adoring children looking up at him and the inverted pentagram behind him. Satan kills kids every day in wars, sex trafficking, urban violence, and in other ways, and they have nerve to have the kids looking up at Satan adoringly when Jesus is the one who said, suffer the little children to come to Jesus because heaven is made up of people like little kids. I just, conservative Christians to stop taking up prayer arms against gay people because while you're fighting gay marriage in places like Utah to make yourselves feel good about stopping John and Steve from having butt sex enshrined in marital law, Satanists were busy trying to make our mortal enemy more touchy-feely to the general masses before setting up his 7-year kingdom on the earth. The Bible doesn't say we fight against gay people or a perceived evil that you're making gay people out to be. It says we fight against principalities, powers, rulers of the darkness of this world, spiritual wickedness in high places, things we cannot see. And yet you see a bunch of Christians always putting up monuments or things that say, oh, look at our dedication, oh Lord, to you, and God will be pleased with us. God is pleased with how you obey him. God is pleased with how you live for him. God is pleased with how you treat others in his name. God is pleased with that. I'm sure I could squeeze in your monuments into the idolatry prohibition, which is on that 10 Commandments monument from Exodus, but that's another discussion for another day. So let's love gay people properly and let's fight what we can't see by getting on our knees and praying and living for the Lord, because you got to be kidding me. Finally, I apologize for being gone for so long, but work was CRAZY for a long time and now it has calmed down. enough to a manageable level, and it feels good to be back. So thanks for watching. And once again, this is Jamin with Keene Point of View, the best intersection of gay issues, politics, and Christianity on the web ever. Go ahead and check out the blog this week, KeenePointOfView.com. This week I blogged about how our society is getting angrier and angrier by the minute, and I don't really understand why, especially on social media. I blogged about Chris Christie's amazing press conference where he spoke for 107 minutes, and within that time frame I had enough time to gather data, post pictures, and write an entire post that was thought out and edited and spell checked, talking about this scandal that he's involved in. So listen, he spoke for that long and I had enough time to do a blog post that was about 700 words long. Do not elect Chris Christie as president in 2016, okay? Do you understand me? Because President Obama is long-winded enough, and we have enough long-winded presidents for a little while, and I don't want another long-winded president, okay? Thank you. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel here. Links to my blog, Facebook fan page, and Twitter page are below. Thanks for watching. Happy Friday, happy weekend, and once again, it's great to be back. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.